Hey, Tony guys here. Just finished working out. Now get your workout in today. Get you at least 30 minutes in today. I got me 30 minutes. I got me 25 minutes in. I went to the trainer today though, and he did this thing with 7-4-7, 7 reps, 4 reps heavier, then 7 reps back on the same weight you did the first time. And we did bench press, did the push thing on the bench on another machine, did the pull things, lat pulls, maybe did pull-ups, and then did curls. So I'm done. But hey, now I'm looking like 12 Years a Slave. Y'all seen the movie 12 Years a Slave? God bless him. Glad he got free, got up to the north. I can't escape to the north. See, my barber caught the 19. Caught the 19. It barely missed me. It barely missed me, but this thing here real now. Y'all playing with it. This thing here real. See, I was with my barber on Saturday, okay? Got a haircut. Then I was with him on Sunday. This was 2 or 3 weeks ago. At the football game. Sat right next to me. He sat right next to me. And then on Tuesday, he tested positive. Now, it done been about 2.5 weeks now. I went and got tested on that Wednesday. Ain't had nothing. Say just monitor yourself, you know, quarantine. Ain't had nothing. Still ain't got nothing. So the Lord protected me. But you know what the key was? We did not shake hands. And he had on the mask, I had on the mask. That was the key. But this thing here real now. This thing here real. He beat it. He beat it, but it's real. But you know, I was popping in here real quick. Just a little car chronicles. And I wanted to tell you something, you know. Don't ever let my confidence be confused. Don't ever mistake my confidence for arrogance. Don't ever mistake my confidence for arrogance. And I ain't just speaking for myself. See, the Bible says with the knowledge of the Lord comes a strong confidence. See, when you see me on my page, I speak in absolutes. The reason why I speak in absolutes is because I know who sent me. I ain't here to talk about the exception to the rule. I'm here to talk about the rule. And so I speak in absolute. So you can always try to find a way to pick holes. But let me tell you something. When you find a hole, prove it. Prove it to yourself. You ain't got to prove it to me. You ain't got to prove it to me because I already know what I'm talking about. Because I done seen it 1,000 times over because this is what I do every day. This is what I do every day, all day, and not just on my own will. I do this through the will of God, with the help of God, through the strength of God, with the wisdom from God. You see what I mean? Not man-made wisdom. I ain't go to school to do these hour lectures every day. I ain't go to school for this. My speaking class, oral communications, I failed it. I failed it. You know why I failed it? Because I couldn't talk for 2 minutes. I couldn't give an impromptu speech for 2 minutes into a room, in front of a room of 15 of my peers. I was sweating bullets. It's literally sweating bullets. Big old driplets of sweat coming down my hand. I remember my teacher, she looked like she was about 80 years old. My professor, she said, "Is it hot in here?" Trying to be funny. It was in West Virginia. Old racist. You see him up here struggling and can't get his speech, and you gonna ask me, "Is it hot in here?" Sorry, but God bless her. Because she might be going to see the Lord. Lord bless her. Take care of her up there, Lord. Because she was real old. But I say that to say, listen, this ain't me. This not me. See, that's one thing you got to understand. See, you operating on your own power. You trying to do stuff on your own. You got to do stuff with the Lord. You got to go with God. And see, listen, let me tell you something. Tell you what's going on. I guarantee you, because every now and then, y'all crazy enough. Every now and then, there's a few people crazy enough to come put another life coach name in my comments. Don't ever mention somebody's name in my comments because you don't know how that person live behind closed doors. That's why I don't say nobody's name. That's why I don't stamp nobody. Because if I can't see your behind the scenes, if I don't know you personally, if I ain't sat with you and look you in the eyes, because God gave me a gift to read people. I could tell a person, my wife was showing me a YouTube video last night of a woman that she watched, and he's with her husband. And I looked at that man, and I just can't help it. It just come to me when it's a gift that God gave me, and I do this on my coaching calls sometimes. And I could look at a person in their eyes and I could read their story. I can read their story, and this ain't from what the devil them be trying to do with the tarot readers and all of this, all that. No, all that stuff evil. All that stuff evil. That's evil. And there's a lot of y'all follow me. That's evil. You need to get with God. God ain't got you no playing cards made by man. Did them cards you flipping come from heaven? No, it was made by a human being. And get gone. No, get that demonic stuff off my page. Get that off my page. You hear me? Don't open your mouth. That's demonic. Read the Bible. Read the Holy Bible. It'll tell you. And so, listen to me. I see that man. I read him. Told my wife about him. She used to be like, oh, are you kidding me? Are you serious? But now she realized. Now she know. That's God work. Now she know that's God gifting. So now if she talk to somebody, she talked to one of her friends and they ask her about a guy, or they ask her about a relationship, she'll come to me and she'll say, this is picture. Tell me what you see. Tell his whole story. Tell his whole story. See, what I need you to understand is that when you go to God and you say, what's my gift, Lord? What you put me here for? What you put me here for? What's my gift? And you sup with the Lord. You spend time with the Lord. You pray. You talk with the Lord. You meditate on the word of God. And you sit with that and you get that in your spirit. Listen, God gonna tell you what you're here for. God gonna let you know what you're here for. You're gonna feel it in your spirit and you're gonna notice that you've been drawn to it already. You're gonna notice you've been doing it already. You're gonna notice right now the life coach certification is 50% off. And it's on there for Cyber Monday. I just ain't got to change the price. So if you see this right now, you still can get it 50% off. People waiting on they go on Tony Gaskins Academy and say, where the code at? It's already listed. That's the price of it. It ain't no code. That is the 50% off price. So you better catch it today. And I'm going to leave it up for the day till midnight just because I said it on this here video. But you may notice you already coach people. You may notice, man, everybody come to me for advice. You may notice that. But yet you on the job pushing pencils. When God say, listen, I just showed you my son, Tony Gaskins, who was Podom in country. And he make a full living as a life coach. And here you are giving all this advice. People draining you and don't even listen. And it's for free. And the Lord say that's a profession now. Yes, that's your gift. Yes, that's your passion, but it's also a profession. The Bible say the workman is worth his wages. The Bible say do not muzzle the mouth of the ox when it tread the field. What the Bible say is that if you working, people say, oh, if you was doing this for God, you would do this for free. What Bible you reading? Ain't nothing in the Bible for free. The Bible tell you that a workman is worth his wages and double if he faithful. Double if he faithful. That's why people who, when they go to my calendar, if they see that I'm booked into February and they say I need to talk to him now, they got to pay double. To skip the line, VIP session, put you on an off hour. I got to take another hour from my family when I'm already giving hours away from my family. You got to pay double because that's my time. You know what? It's not redeemable. And so that's another thing with people thinking Christians supposed to be broke. No, just because you Christian, you don't go to your job and work for free. So don't expect me to be a life coach for free. Don't expect me to be an author consultant for free because ain't nothing for free. You going to pay now, you pay later. It's people who come to me and say, oh, I went to somebody and I paid them $10,000 to write my book and they never wrote it. So I want to know, can you help me? Okay, yeah, I can help you. My fee is $10,000. Oh, I already paid $10,000. Okay, that's your fault. All right, you should have saw where the Spirit of God was. You should have looked for somebody that's thorough. You should have checked resumes. The person you went to and paid $10,000, have they written 17 books in their own name that you could go on Amazon.com and search their name and buy 17? Okay then. All right, you ain't do your due diligence. Don't come to me for something free. Don't come to me for a deal. Nah, I got a family to feed. But see, this one thing I want you to understand. The Bible say, I think it's Proverbs 1:7, say with the knowledge of the Lord comes a strong confidence. With the knowledge of the Lord comes a strong confidence. What that means is when you know God, you know who you are. When you know God, you know what you're worth. Every single day, there's so many people, they write me and they want to place advertisement. They want me to stamp their product. I said it's going to be $20,000. It's going to be $20,000 because I know my worth. I know my stamp. I know the work that I done put in. I know that it's a group of people. It's at least 1,000 people that if I say, hey, this is a good product because they seen me serve, because they seen me toil, Because they seen me give my heart. Because they seen me give the game. Because they saw me give insight that no man that they have ever met have gave them that level of insight. They daddy could have did it. They brother could have did it. They cousin could have did it. But they say, ain't no man I know that told me this much about men and the way men think and the way men behave. And this to help me, this probably done saved my life. So I know out of X amount of subscribers that I have, that is 1,000 people. That is 1,000 people. That if they feel in their spirit, this is for me. What Tony just showed me is for me. I could use this. They're going to go get it. So, because I know, I don't take that for granted. That's why I don't do nothing. That's why I don't do nothing for money. I could be making millions more dollars if I would accept money to stamp and promote all the stuff that's in my email. The advertising you see, that's not from me. That's from YouTube. That's people YouTube partner with. But guess what? People say, oh, it's too many ads. You know what YouTube just let the people know? What YouTube just let creators know? My Sunday sermon that I don't put advertisements on, YouTube say they're going to start putting ads on it. YouTube say they're going to monetize even content that's not eligible for monetization. So that means if you got less than 1,000 subscribers and you not eligible to monetize, YouTube going to monetize your content and not pay you. If you got less than 1,000 subscribers, they still going to put advertisement on your video. That's what they saying now. That's what they saying. Now they're going to go and change it because it's a lot of people in an uproar. It's a lot of YouTube making videos about it, want to petition, they want to protest and all that. So YouTube finna change. Oh, y'all misunderstood us. Watch this. We come out with a new notice, but you wouldn't know if you're not a creator. So, you know, you wouldn't get that email. But yeah, that's what they said. So understand this right here. This YouTube platform. They're gonna put the advertisement they want to put. But what I stamp out my mouth, I take that serious. I take that serious. Why? Because I know what God done called me to. I know what I'm here for. I know what I'm doing here. It's a lot of work that I do that I could be making tens of thousands of dollars for, that I do it for free. Because God say this passion work right here. Over here's what I got you doing passion work. If you go on my Instagram, you're gonna see a video that I did with a basketball team. I work with sports teams. High school, college, pro. And with those with some of those teams, with a lot of those teams, it ain't always about money. Some of it's their passion. I'm talking to young guys who can't do nothing for me. Now, some of these big colleges, some of the guys may go to the pros. They might bless me and my family with tickets. They might give me a signed jersey one day, you know. But some of these schools I'm working with, it's community colleges. Like, them guys not going to the NBA. 99.99999% of them ain't going to no NBA. So that's something totally different. So I want you to understand that. Know who you are in God. Know what you called to. And have a strong confidence in it. And one thing about me, don't come to argue with me about what God sent me to do. Hey, this Tony Gas, God bless you.